Hola, lovelies. Welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Scorpio for the second week of September from the 9th through the 13th. And let's see what kind of messages we can get for you today, Scorpio. What does Spirit have to tell you? This is for the second week of September. Thank you, Spirit, for your messages. Oops. All right. The first card out is the Map Maker of Destiny. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. You have the freedom to create whatever future you wish to have, whatever future you wish to be living. Now is a time of creation, and we need to take time to step into an energy where we are creating and building and planning our path forward. We need to be working towards stepping into our higher selves, working with our authentic selves, having inspiration to move forward with confidence and to make your dreams come true. We have the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Spirit is asking you to be joyful, to play, be light, be positive. Use that happiness and freedom and lightness to help drive you forward, to give you inspiration. We have the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. You are exactly where you need to be. You are doing the things you need to be doing. For the most part. You need to be having intention while you're moving on your path, while you're mapping these plans out for yourself. And we need to be working on our detachment from others and things that are not so great for us. It'll help open up our creative space and our space where we feel safe so that we can create easier. We have the Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. This is a time of reflection. We're looking inward. We're figuring out what is it we wish to have, to become. What is it we wish to be doing? We need to make sure that we are not being judgmental to ourselves, about ourselves or our dreams. There shouldn't be any negative self-talk going on. Nothing like that. Don't be harsh on yourselves. Understand that whatever you are being pulled towards, whatever is nagging at you and poking at you for you to be achieving and creating, it is supported by Spirit. So when you are supported by Spirit. So if you are, and when you do negative self-talk, you are only creating blockages for yourself that are untrue, by the way. We have the Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. We're needing to be moving within a conscious state of mind, making sure that we are speaking consciously, and we are moving consciously. So that means if we are doing any negative self-talk, having any judgments against ourselves, or having doubt and speaking that to ourselves, we need to be working on shifting that. The Dragon's Duel discusses the difference between the negative mindset and the positive mindset. This is how it works. Whatever you put your energy into, whatever you're speaking into existence, whatever you are moving within, that is what you'll be receiving. So if we are putting negative thoughts in our heads, or if we're making negative judgments, if we are being pessimistic, if we are being harsh on ourselves or our dreams, then that's exactly what we will be receiving. More harshness, more negativity, more struggle. We're going to be staying within that energy, which is unfortunate. So the Dragon's Duel, Spirit is asking you to pick which dragon you would like to feed. Would you like to feed into the negative dragon or the positive dragon? If we feed the positive dragon, we speak positive words of affirmation. We have hope, we have faith, we have positivity. We move within positivity and hope and non-judgment. Then that is what we will be receiving more of. So take some time, reflect on that. Where are you being a little too harsh or judgmental within yourselves or your dreams and goals? And we need to be shifting that perspective, shifting it and moving into the positive and feeding that. So when we catch ourselves doing it, we need to pause, stop ourselves, and redirect our thoughts, redirect the things that we are speaking into existence or the ways that we are moving. We need to be stepping into our higher selves, working on mastering our skills, inviting Spirit in daily and asking them to aid us along our journey. A part of becoming your higher self and stepping into that energy is deciding which dragon to feed. That's very important. All right. What else for Scorpio? The first card out is grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. You could have been going through a grieving period, or you could still be grieving. Hopefully you haven't lost anybody physically. If you have my condolences. This may be speaking of physical items, physical things. Maybe we need to let go of people, places, or things, and that is causing some grief within ourselves. Either way, Spirit says that as we allow ourselves to experience our emotions and to work through those emotions, we are in a way working on healing ourselves, melting those barriers, allowing the emotions to flow and working through that. We have clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Just like the grief card, we are working on clearing out any energies that are blockages for us. We are working through things and we are releasing what is no longer serving us, difficult or not. And we are doing so in order to make space for receiving, to make space for abundance, to make space for healing. So please ask Spirit to step into your energy and ask them to help you clear out those feelings, help you work through those emotions that you've been experiencing, the things that you may be losing. But with everything lost, we will be receiving something new. We have allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Allowing speaks about allowing, pretty simple. Working on yourselves and working on your resistance. Adjusting your perspective and making it so we are not pushing, pulling, shoving anything or stagnating on anything within our lives that needs to be moving in or out. So what is good and meant for you will come into your lives, whether it looks good or not. What is meant to come into your lives will come into your lives, and what is meant to leave your lives shall leave your lives. We need to be not fighting that energy and moving within the flow of allowing. Some things we may have to let go could potentially look scary, or it could feel pretty drastic. Just know that there's a reason that you are needing to lose this person, place, or thing. There is a higher divine intention for you and for that space that is being cleared up. So we need to have faith. Signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. There are signs all around you, and Spirit has been trying to get your attention. They'd like you to pay a little bit more attention to signs. So we need to quiet the mind, and we need to be more consciously aware within our daily lives. We could be being sent angel numbers, repetitive numbers that have meaning. We could be being sent animal messages, seeing certain birds and bugs and everything and each thing has a message of its own. Each animal and creature has a lesson of its own to teach you. So pay attention to the signs. We have refrain. This is happening for me, not to me. So, like I said, with grief, clearing, and allowing, that we may be losing something that is difficult for us. Hopefully it's not the passing of a loved one. But we could be losing physical things. We could be losing friends, family, relationships. We could be losing out on one idea of where we thought we were heading or what we wanted and moving into something else and something new. We may need to shift and adjust. So reframing discusses that we need to understand that these changes, these changes that we are allowing to come in and out of our lives are meant for a higher purpose, whether they look scary or not, or whether they feel scary or not. It is for your higher divine purpose, your path. So we may not understand that quite just yet, but we need to have faith and trust and allow, move within a calm, peaceful, playful energy and allow things to go as they will. You will find your footing in divine timing. What's right will appear on your path when it needs to. And we have karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. So we are working on healing past life traumas. We are trying to step into our higher selves and clear up some of that karma from our childhood, traumas from our childhood, or the karma from past lives. Now, we could have had past lives where we worked hard, and this life is your life, that you will be receiving that karma from all those other past lives and stepping into that higher self. Either way, it's a wonderful, good thing of abundance. We're healing, changing, growing, and making moves, stepping into our true selves. All right. All right. Tell me about Scorpio. Yeah, we're ending a cycle where we may not have received all of the things we have deserved. We may have been dealing with pain and struggle. We may have been betrayed by others at one point or another. We're moving into a time of celebration, a time of accomplishment. And we're leaving this pain and this struggle and burden and loss and feeling of betrayals. And we're leaving it all behind, and we're moving into a time of receiving. We're moving into this karmic cycle of yours that is well deserved of abundance, of receiving abundance. We need to be taking that leap of faith and moving into the King of Pentacles energy. Possibly working on our finances, our career, any dream job that we wish to have or build. Stepping into abundance in our lives completely. We got to make that move. We got to make that decision and jump towards that. We're ending that, and we're needing to move forward with haste. Take quick action. Release yourself from this grief. Release yourself from these things that bind you and that have been burdening you. That negativity, that loss, that pain, that struggle. What else for Scorpio? If we're having troubles releasing any turmoil, we need to be going within. We need to be meditating, grounding, and reflecting like the Lady of the Mirror. Reflecting on how we are moving within our lives and how we are treating ourselves and what we wish to have. And then we need to make a decision and make our move and charge ahead. There is something that you have been putting off, maybe a blessing that you've been ignoring, something that was presented to you that you either cannot see right now and that you will see in the future, or something that was presented to you in the past that you have been avoiding taking up. Spirit is asking you to pay attention to the blessings that they're trying to give you. Don't let these blessings go unnoticed. We need to step into that energy of the King of Pentacles. Get creative. And shift into that new cycle, creating a whole new world around us. All right. Anything else? We're stepping into our higher selves. We need to take firm, decisive action. This could be a long journey. And through this journey, some of you Scorpios could actually be meeting a soulmate on this journey as well. Honestly, a lot of signs right now are meeting soulmates or will be meeting soulmates soon. It's like a double mission of sorts. Double blessings. Working on our higher selves, stepping into our true selves, and finding love along the way, finding that soulmate along the way. We need to be letting go of the inner turmoil, the battling ourselves, the beating ourselves up or stressing ourselves out. We need to let go of that, and we need to walk into self-love and allow love to take over. We need to make a decision, make a choice. Are we going to step into that love energy, that energy of peace, move within the energy of love, step into our higher selves, treat ourselves well, allow ourselves to receive the blessings that Spirit has for us, and potentially find a soulmate? Or are we going to stay in this dragon's duel energy of confusion and negativity and burdens, this energy of grief that could have been holding us back? It's time to make a decision. It's time to make moves, reframe our minds, and allow and move forward and move within love. Okay. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please add a purple emoji. I love the color purple. I am accepting personal readings right now, and I do accept donations. And that's all I have for you today. See you next time.